once again into the session. The last session we were discussing about the concept of inheritance in C sharp. If you remember, then we draw a diagram. We try to understand the concept, graphical concept of inheritance. So we were having in parent class, what is the inheritance? Inheritance means, uh, okay, so like, yeah, inheritance means to inherit some properties, just like we have inherited something from our parents. So similarly, to inherit some properties from the parent, right? So just like we have in this example, like just there was a parent class, or we can say base class, super class car. So the other child classes like BMW, Audi, Honda are accessing some properties of the car. Okay, they might have their own properties, own features, but some features are there in car class. Those would be common for all. So these BMW, Audi, Honda can extend those methods properties from the car class which are common to all, right? And similarly, like we can have multi-level inheritance, just like car class can extend some properties from vehicle, and further for more like vehicle can extend some properties. So multi-level inheritance is possible in C sharp, but multiple inheritance is not possible. Just like BMW cannot have two parent classes or two base classes, right? Otherwise this will create a diamond problem. Okay, we draw a diamond problem as well. So a child class cannot have two parents, but yeah, the multi-level is possible. That's just like BMW can have car as parent, and like car can have vehicle as parent. So yeah, multi-level inheritance is possible. Okay, so we created in class. Just I'm revising everything for your understanding
I
purpose.
think Jesse left.
Okay, he'll join again. No, no, might be some network connection.
Okay.
Just wait for a second. Did you guys get chance to practice that we discussed so far? Okay. So yeah, he'll, yeah, just see. Welcome back. Are you facing any internet problem, Jassi?
Mm, correct.
Any internet issue? Yeah, okay. Please be on mute.
Aniket, on 21st, I think I will not be able to join this class. I have some personal, I think, and
Okay.
on 18th, I think you are not available.
Yeah, on 18. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah,
Just drop an email, just drop a message on WhatsApp and we'll plan accordingly.
yeah, 21st is my marriage anniversary, so I just planning to,
Oh,
uh,
okay. Happy marriage
I just,
anniversary in advance.
yeah, I was just planning to attend office little early so that I can log off early by
Hmm.
4:30 so that we can
Okay.
plan something.
Yes, yes, yes. Take your time off. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, guys. So where were we? We were discussing about we created one class, car class, right? Please be on mute so that we can create a good recording. Yeah, we have created class. Class have some methods like start. We can start the car. We can stop the class. We can refuel the car. So we also created a child class. So the child class were, I would say, the child class were extending. These were the this particular, we can say, mark. This particular sign is to extend the properties of the car class. That means BMW is child and car is parent class. Now this um, child class have like the same method that parent have. Just like car can start, BMW have their own start method. Okay, there might be some different properties. So I already have explained you that this is showing in warning because this is confused whether we intended like forcefully created any start method or by default. So we have to add new keyword over here. Okay, new means we are simply we are saying this is also known as method hiding, overhiding or method hiding. Just like method overloading, this is called method overhiding. Hiding means we have hide the start method of the car class and created a new start method for BMW. Yeah, similarly, BMW have some other features as well, just like auto parking. Yeah. Furthermore, we created an object of we have one test car class in which we created the object of the class BMW class, and we access all the properties that BMW can access. So this start method is overridden, or we can say overhidden method. So the start method of BMW will get printed, will get preference, and stop is coming from that parent class called car class. Refuel is coming from car class, and this auto parking is the feature of, this is the individual method. This is the feature of BMW only. So this is coming from the BMW. Yeah, if we going to create the object of the parent class, parent car is our parent class. So whenever we are going to access all the methods or features, then the parent class features will get displayed only. We cannot access the child class. So all these formulas like on which working I already have explained over here. Just like a class can have multiple child classes, right? Just like a car can have BMW OD, just like that. A class cannot have multiple parent class in C sharp, like, right? And multi-level is allowed. Parent cannot take anything from child. So this is the example. Like parent cannot take anything from child. Here parent C, car C is trying to take auto parking from child. So this is not allowed. Parent cannot take anything from child, right? So yeah, okay. Now, at the end, we were discussing about some top casting and downcasting. So, in the top casting scenario, what we did, in the top casting, what we did, we created the object of the child class. New BMW is the object of the child class because BMW is child and car is parent. So, we created object of the child class and trying to assign it to the parent, right? So, that means child, object of the child is assigning to the reference of the parent, right? So yeah, is it this possible in C sharp? Yes, this is possible, and this is known as top casting, right? So top casting, yes, top casting is possible in C sharp. So when I'm going to call these methods, C sharp, stop, refuel, so yeah, I am able to call all these methods, but the problem over here is that we faced was this start. My expectation is that if I have created an object of the BMW, then all the BMW methods should get loaded, just like start of the BMW should get printed because I have created object of this class. Although I'm assigning to this, it's okay, but like the properties that the object that I have created, the methods will get load at the time of when we will create the object of the class. So we have created object of the BMW. That means inheritance is not getting applied over here. Okay, this start will come from the parent, stop will come from the parent, refuel will come from the parent. Let me execute it and see the output. They would the output would be as per the parent implementation. But if I have created object of the child, if I have overridden methods, then the overridden method should get displayed. But this is not working. The start is coming from the car, stop is coming from the car, refuel is coming from the car. So right now the overriding is not working over here. So in C sharp, if we need to make these methods as an overridden method, just like uh, in the car class, I have, for an example, I use just a new keyword over here. So this is known as method overriding. So let me create one more method called public void stop. So might be some automatic stop BMW can have, right? And the stop method is already present in the parent BMW stop. So we are getting a warning over here. So they are saying, hey, you like intended created it or it was created by mistake. If yes, then hide it. Okay, add a new keyword. Because the same stop method we have in the parent class as well. This is the stop. So the car stop, and we have over here we have BMW stop. Now if I'll try to access this inside our test car class, let me access c1 dot. I want to access stop. practically I should get the implementation of where we are overriding this. Okay, but in the output we will get this stop from car. Okay, the car stop, but we want to stop the BMW. Okay, so that means the overriding is, although this is stopcasting, we are creating the object of it and assigning to car. But yeah, although directly I cannot control, just like if I need to by using car class, if I haven't created the object of the car, then I directly cannot access all these things. So if I am saying this is my overridden method, I want to override it in BMW. I want to override the stop. Here I'm hiding the start. Okay, this is my new start implementation. And if I need to override this, then I need to add an override keyword. Okay, override keyword over here. Now this is showing an error. Okay, so like which method we want to override? If I want to override the stop method, so add a virtual keyword over here. Okay, I'm saying in child classes, this stop is going to be overridden every time whenever a new member will come, whenever a new child class will get created. Always we need to like override it, then just add an virtual keyword, right? So okay, just remember this, like what is new keyword, what is virtual. So this is the parent class, parent, which is going to be implemented or which going to be overridden, that should have virtual keyword. Okay, and the child class which is actually being overridden, like just like stop is we are overriding the stop, so just add that override keyword over here. Now we can say we have achieved the like method overriding. This is the actual method overriding in C sharp. Okay, anyone will come and will see, hey, override keyword is over there, that means this particular child class is being overridden from the parent. Then like how will you get to know that this is overridden or not? You will not get any idea. But if you have this keyword, then you can easily analyze, yeah, this is an overridden method, then the parent method must be in virtual. Okay, yeah, this is virtual. Yeah, this is the parent method, yeah, it's virtual, that's why it's being overloaded. Okay, if I'll remove this, then there would be an warning. Okay, although you can do it, but we cannot say like there would be an it's hide inheritance member card or stop to make current member override that implement add override, otherwise add the new keyword. So this is saying either you should add a override or new keyword with this method. If we will add new keyword, then this will be known as method over hiding. We are hiding the parent and using the child. And if we are using override, that means we are doing method overriding. The above one was method hiding, this is method overriding, right? What is method overriding? OV over R I D, yeah, whatever. So I already have explained you that what is method overloading and method overriding. Method overloading is only possible within the same class, right? Within the same class, but we will the method overriding will come into the picture when we will have parent and child relationship, right? And we also have seen that difference between all these two things. And in method overriding is also known as polymorphism, because just like stop method, we are creating many forms of this. So it's runtime polymorphism, because we will get at the runtime we'll get to know that we will our method is properly implemented or we are getting correct output or not. But method overriding, it's a compile time polymorphism and also known as static polymorphism. Okay, this is my test class. Now if I'll execute this, so will I get the parent stop or that overridden stop? Then my expectation is that I should get the BMW stop this time, right? Because we have overridden that particular method. Okay, let me execute it and analyze the output. Okay, so yeah, you see BMW stop. Now my overriding is implemented correctly. Initially, I haven't applied any overridden, virtual and overridden keyword. That's why I was getting the output from parent. But now I am achieving over method overriding over here, and I'm getting the correct and output BMW stock. Got it? So, did you understood the concept of new? New means to hide the implementation, override to like override that particular method, and virtual. Yeah. These like this might be asked at the time of interview. How you will achieve method overriding? What are the keyword that you have used to achieve the overriding? So virtual and override are the keyword. What the keyword you have achieved to hide any method in C sharp? I have used new keyword. If I use new keyword, then the child method will get into the consideration and will hide the parent one. Right? So if we use override keyword over here, then we will print in topcasting when we are going to print the value, then this BMW start will come into the consideration. But this is having new keyword, then like it's we are hiding the parent one, right? Is there any question, Aswini?
Uh, Here, for other outputs that we had yesterday, the same output will be getting after using this overload override. Here.
Yeah. So just like other output, like we created object of the BMW class, and we are accessing the object of the BMW class, then we should get everything from the BMW. Yeah.
Mm.
Let me execute it and analyze the output.
Yes.
And in the next method we have created of the parent class. Yeah, so you see, just analyze these. Okay, let me separate it out. Let me separate it out by using this. Yeah, just analyze these output. So yeah, see, first we have created object of the class, then we are getting BMW start, right? Because that is the what is BMW start? It's over hiding, right? Over hidden method. Then BMW stop. Then we are getting car refuel. So why car refuel? Because this is coming from the parent.
I'm not able to. Huh. Now I am able to see the console window. Somehow
Okay,
it was
okay,
not.
okay, it's fine. Now
Yeah.
are you able to see the console? Okay. So are you able to hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now just like BMW start, right? B dot start. I'm talking first about the BMW. B is equal to new BMW. So these are the output from that, right? So BMW start, correct? We got that over hidden method. This was the hidden with new keyword. And now we are, this was the overridden method we are getting, BMW stop. And we are getting car refuel over here. Why we are getting car refuel? Because the child class don't have any refuel method. So this is coming from the parent one, right? And this was the individual method, auto parking. So the same output that we are getting. And in car as well, just like everything we are getting from the car, because there is no involvement of the child over here. We are just creating the object of the child, of the parent. Okay, and everything reference object is also of the parent, so we'll get everything from the parent. But we when we will deal with the top casting, when we are creating object of the child and assigning to the object reference is assigned to the parent, then the overridden method will be called. So the start method is coming from the car. Okay, because this is not overridden, this is the hidden method. So the parent method will get called. Then stop is coming from the BMW, because this is our overriding method. So we have used in the car we have used the virtual keyword, or in the BMW we have used override keyword. Okay, and the rest are same. This car is coming from the review, and BMW stop we are getting over here, right? Is there any question?
No question.
Okay. So yeah, this is called top casting. Top casting means child object is we are trying to assign the child object to the parent. So can we do a vice versa? Just like, can I write it like we created object of the parent. Parent is car class, new car. Object means just to add the new keyword with the class name. So this is the object of the parent class, and we are trying to assign this object to the child. The child is, let us say, BMW. We have one class. Let us say B1. Can we do it in C sharp? So this is showing an error. If I'll mouse over to this, then this will say cannot implicitly convert type car to BMW. An explicit conversion exists. So this is saying, are you missing a cast? That means we need to cast it. Okay, this is like explicitly, it's not allowed. This will directly will not convert the new car into BMW, but explicitly we can do it. How we'll do that? Just add a BMW reference, cast reference, I would say BMW over here. Now the error gone away, right? So this is called that. Here we would have the top casting. This was the top casting. Okay. So what is the top casting? Let me write it over here. Top casting is child class object. Child class object can be referred by parent, right? This is known as top casting. We are referring child class to parent. And what is like downcasting? Downcasting means parent class can be referred by child class object. Okay. Parent class object can be referred by child class reference variable. Parent class object. This is parent class object can be referred by child class reference variable. This is child class reference. B1 is the child class. B2 is child class, and this is sign. So this entire object can be referred by this one. So this is known as downcasting. Okay. So is this the question is like this is permitted in C sharp? So by using the BMW, can I call these methods refuel, start? So does the BMW class have refuel method? No, we don't have any refuel method in BMW class. We only have start, stop, and auto parking. So from where these refuel and all these options are coming? These are everything is coming from the parent class, car class, in which we have mentioned all these things. So let me say, if I can I access like start, stop all from the parent. If yes, then which method will get printed, like the child one or the parent one? Let us see the execution. Okay. So as you see, as I executed this program, I get an exception over here. This is saying unable to cast object type car to BMW. So this is showing any kind of invalid cast exception we are getting over here, right? At this line, at this particular line, we are getting an error called invalid cast. He is saying that, hey, you cannot create the object of the parent and assign to this child. Okay. So what we are trying to do over here is that, let us say, for an example, we have a container. We have small container. We have a large container. Okay. So can we put this small container inside the large one? Can we put this like small container to the large. Yes, I can put inside this large. Okay, I can put it over here. So this is my top casting. Top casting means we can put the child object, we can refer the child object to the parent. Yeah, this is my top casting, I would say. This was my child and I was referring to the parent. The child can be referred to the parent. Small object can be fitted, small element can be fitted inside the large one. But let us say we have large, okay, and one we have small. So can this large fitted inside the small? Can we do it? No, we cannot do it. So this is called, uh, I would say, downcasting. Although we can do it, yeah, like how we can do it? Either we should break it in pieces, just like small pieces, or crash it, just like small pieces. We are okay, or we can crash it like or this box and put it like this. So yeah, we can do it, but like this will practically not work. So this is how like this downcasting is. This is so on the compile time. This seems possible. There is no error at the compile time, but at the run time, we are going to get this invalid cast exception. So I mean to say that downcasting casting is not permitted in C sharp, right? Hey, you cannot assign the you can assign child to the parent, but you cannot assign parent to the child. Means we can say BMW is a car and Audi is also in car, Honda is also in car, but all the BMWs are car, right? All the Audis are car, but all the cars are not BMW, right? All the cars are not Audis. So similarly, we are saying that we cannot assign the parent object to the child. So otherwise, we are going to get an invalid cast exception. Though this also may be asked, what is invalid cast exception or class cast exception is also known. So where it's not possible, this is not possible at the runtime, I would say. In C sharp, permitted at runtime. Compile time is possible, right? We are doing the same. This is compile time. There is no such error. But when we will run this program at the runtime, we are going to get this invalid cast exception, right? So what we are trying to achieve over here, what is like compile time and runtime? For an example, let us say we have a car. We have, let us say, Maruti 800. Okay, let me draw it for you. Uh, let us say we have which color car? Let us say pink. Let us say we have BMW, sorry, Maruti 800 car, something like this. Okay. Now what we are doing, what we are doing, we went inside and showroom and say I want to convert my Maruti 800 into that, let us say Ferrari or BMW or Mercedes Benz. So I want to convert into the Mercedes, then I do some modification. What I did, I let us say I put an sunroof over here. Okay, I put an sunroof over here. And what other thing I did? Just like I put an I would say logo of that Mercedes Benz over here, like that. Okay, yeah. And other thing, I copied something from that uh, Mercedes and put it over here, just like, hey, this is my sports car and like of that. So yeah, I did this kind of stuff. So does it now Mercedes car? Yes or no? I did some modification. I put the sunroof. I put the logo of that Mercedes. I put some naming as well on that body of the Maruti 800. I also painted like it's now uh, that Audi. So is it Audi? Will it function like an Audi? Aswini, will it be? Yeah,
No.
no, of course not. We can do it. Yeah, we can make it like this. That means at the compile time, we can assign the parent to the child, but at the run time, we will get invalid cast exception. So we cannot cast the Maruti 800 into the Mercedes Benz. Similarly, this is the issue. We are not getting any issue while we are modifying this, right? We can modify it, but even though this always be a Maruti 800. So similarly, when we are writing like this new car and reference of the child, so at the compile time there is no as such error. Yeah, we can make it like this. When we are going to run this, then we'll face this invalid cast exception. So yeah, that was just to make you understand. Okay, you get it right. Now, as I told you that we can have multiple, we cannot have multiple parents, but multi-level parents. Multi-level parents, I mean to say that just like we have this vehicle class. Okay, initially we were having this car class. So this BMW is extending properties from car, and further car can extend some properties from vehicle. And we have many more classes as well. Just like we can have some other classes, let's say automobile, and we can have more classes. Let us say this is in physics class and more classes. Let us say science class, whatever. So I would say, let us say automobile and physics, and let us say science class. So yeah, this we can work like this. This is possible. Like car is the parent for BMW, and vehicle is the parent for car. Automobile is the parent for vehicle. So similarly, just like we are in BMW, some properties are getting access from car. So also car can access some properties from his parent, from vehicle. Okay, and so on. Vehicle can access something from automobile, and automobile can access something from physics, and physics can extend something from science. So can a BMW can directly access from automobile? Yes, if the parent of that BMW car is extending the vehicle or automobile, then BMW directly can extend the automobile. BMW can directly extend the properties of vehicle as well, right? So this is parent-child relationship, right? So let's look into this practically. Till now, I have three classes. One is car class. This is my parents. BMW is child class. Let me create one more, let's say grandparent. From the diagram, the first grandparent is vehicle. So let's create vehicle class. Add class, and our class name should be VHIC. Okay, vehicle class we have created. Right. So vehicle can have some properties just like public. Okay. Void. Let us say engine. Vehicle have engine. Okay. Let's print it. This is my vehicle class. Vehicle. This is having engine. Got it? Now, this is my grandparent class. So, can a car class can extend the vehicle? Can class can extend the vehicle? Where is my car class? Here is my car class. Then I want to extend it. Just like how to extend? Just add double dot and name of the class. Vehicle. Now, vehicle, all the properties of the vehicle class can extend. Now, when car is being accessed by
Your screen is getting a unlocked again. I am. It is getting
Okay,
loaded after some time.
okay. Let me reshare the screen. Let me know when it's visible. Is it visible to you?
Yes.
Okay. So the car class extending vehicle now. Okay, vehicle is the parent for class, and vehicle is the grandparent for BMW. Right? Here is my BMW. This is car class. Right? So car is the parent for BMW, and vehicle is the grandparent for BMW now. So make it like this. Okay. So let come into the test inside this class. Okay, test car class. In the test car class, just like I have created the object of the child BMW, new BMW. Can I access the properties of the vehicle? What is the vehicle have? Engine. Can I access? Yes, I can access this. Why? Because this BMW is extending the car, and the car is extending the vehicle. So all the properties that vehicle have, because vehicle is the grandparent for BMW, so this BMW also can have the same features. Got it? Can a car class can access the engine? Yes, because this engine is coming from the vehicle, and vehicle is the parent for car. So both the like parent and sorry, the child and grandchild can access the property of that grandparent. Got it? Let me execute it. This should be out. We should get the correct output. Let's execute it. Okay. Okay. Sorry, we need to comment it. Otherwise, we'll keep getting this cast invalid cast exception. Okay. Yeah. Let's remove this. Yeah. So you see, the spelling is a little bit mistake. So vehicle coming from we are using the BMW object. We can reference, we can access the engine, and we can access the engine from car as well, right? Let's make it correct inside the vehicle. It's not vehicle. It's vehicle exactly. Yeah, get it. Means this engine method can be called from either from the child car or from the grandchild called BMW. Now, can I just like here the child class? Here the child class can be referred by parent. This is the child class, and this is being referred by parent. So can a child class being referred by grandparent? Car is the parent for BMW, and vehicle would be the grandparent of the BMW. Let us say child class object can be referred by grandparents reference variable. Okay, we mean to say that can a grandparents reference variables can access the child object. Let us say what is my child grandchild. Let us say new BMW. Okay, this is the object of the grandchild. Can it be referred to that grandparent reference variable? Which is the grandparent? Vehicle. Vehicle is the grand. Let us say V is equal to BMW. Yeah. So there is, you see, there is no as such error. So yeah, we can do that. Okay. So the child class can be referred by the parent reference variable and grandparents reference variable. And furthermore, we can call, just like I not need to call v1 dot engine. This is being allowed, right? But can I call the methods available inside BMW? just like start and stop and all. No, I cannot access that. Why? Because they are the part of the child, and a parent cannot have the properties of the child that we already have discussed. So yeah, this is being allowed. Now, mm, you get it? Okay. But the same thing that we tried to achieve over here in the downcasting. Downcasting means parent class object can be referred by child class reference. So if I'll create the object of that grandparent, let us say vehicle, new vehicle, new vehicle. Can I make it like this? Yeah. Can we refer this to the BMW or car just like to the grandchild BMW B2, let us say. So this is showing casting exception. Over here, at the compile time, I can resolve this by cast this, by adding this BMW, I'm casting this. But whenever you will going to execute this program, you are going to face this invalid cast exception as this is not being permitted in C sharp. Again, you are going to face this error, right? So you got it like a BMW class. This is my child class. So the child class can access the properties of the parent. This refuel is coming from the parent, and this engine coming from the grandparent. So a child class object can have, if the child class can have the properties and the method from the parent and from the grandparent, right? Yeah, this is simple. Okay, this is like called multi-level event. Now let's create one object for that OD. So what is the relationship between BMW and OD? There is no, although they are siblings, but there is no as such direct relationship. Let's create an object of the OD class. AUDI. Yeah, we have an OD class, and let us say OD have some other properties, other functionalities, some other method. Let us say public void. I can say this theft safety for an example. Okay, some other features OD may have, just like public void. This have sports mode for an example. Let's print this. AUDI. This OD have theft safety and print. Let us say OD have sports mode. Right now, who is the parent of the OD? From where it will get extended? This will like car. Car is the parent. So let's say car. CAR means car is the parent for OD and car is the parent for BMW. Means a parent class can have multiple childs, right? Who is the parent? Car is the parent. One child is BMW, one child is OD, right? So yeah, I can achieve this. Now, like if I call all these, just a second, guys. Yeah. So inside my test class, where is my test class? Is it test car? Can I create the object of that OD? Yes, I can create. Let us say OD ODA is equal to new OD, right? If I'll access the methods A dot, let us say start. Yes, from where it's coming, from where the start method is coming. It is from the car class or BMW class or OD class. So in OD, we don't have any start method. In OD, we only have two methods. One is theft safety and sports mode. And this is don't have any relationship with BMW. So this start is coming from the parent of the OD. Who is the parent of the OD? Car is the parent of the OD. So this A dot start is coming from there. Let us say I want to access the engine. From where it's coming? This is coming from the grandparent of the OD. Who is the grandparent? Vehicle class. This is coming from the vehicle. Why it's coming? Because vehicle class is being extended by car, right? So this is coming from the parent. This one is coming from the grandparent. And let us say A dot, let's say theft safety. From where it's coming? This is coming from the OD class itself. So this is an individual class method. This is an individual, not this was coming from the parent. This was coming from the individual parent, and this is, yeah. So you see, like a parent class can have multiple child, and that particular child can have access like all the things that OD can have, all that methods that OD can access from the car and vehicle. The same method OD can also access, and OD can have their own method as well, right? Just like BMW have one feature called auto parking. Can OD access that? No, OD cannot access the auto parking because that is the feature of BMW. Similarly, if BMW want to access the theft safety, so BMW is not allowed to access this method, right? So these are the separate object, or we can say separate child classes, right? So like there is no diamond problem over here. Just like if the diamond problem would be like this, if we have one parent over here, diamond problem like just like we have two parents and one child. This is the diamond problem. This is known as the diamond problem. Okay, this is the diamond. But if we have, let us say we have one parent and two child. This is one parent and two child. This may looks like a diamond, but it's not a diamond problem. Yeah, we can have one parent and two child. One is this child, one is okay, and one over here. Okay, we can have two child. So yeah, this is the diamond problem, and this one is not the diamond. A parent can have two child. One is BMW, one is Audi. Just like the we took an example of truck yesterday. So let us say we have car as a parent of the BMW. Let's create one more class. Let's create truck class just to understand the concept of multiple inheritance or diamond problem. We have a truck class. Okay. So truck class we have over here. So truck have its own method. Let us say public void. Let us say heavy loading. Right? Just print it. Truck is heavy loading. Okay. So now let's go inside the car class. Sorry, BMW class. So BMW extending something from car, right? So can it extend the truck as well? Can we extend it the truck as well? No, we cannot access that. Why? Why it cannot access the truck as well? Because otherwise this will create a diamond problem. Just like as I explaining that there at this time if we this is allowed, then this is our truck. I would say this is our car, and here is our BMW. Otherwise, if this would be allowed, then it would be a diamond problem, right? Like the BMW already have one parent as a car, and if we are define one more child, sorry, one more parent called truck, then this is not allowed in C sharp. Okay, this is not allowed. Otherwise, this would be a diamond problem. This is a diamond problem. There are two parents and one child. This is not allowed in C sharp. Got it? Yeah. So you see, we cannot write it like this. Yeah. So always remember, multi-level inheritance is possible in sharp in C sharp. Multiple inheritance is not possible. I already have given you the notes. You see, multiple sign. Or if you'll go through this, then you'll get your answer. Okay. So now there is an assignment for you. Just like I have created multiple classes hierarchy. This is child. For an example, let me took this one. This one is my first class, let us say child class. This is parent, this is grandparent, third one, four, five, six. We have total six classes. So we have understood all these threes, right? We have took an example. We have created vehicle class as well. So BMW can access property from car as well as from vehicle. So similarly, you need to create an object of the automobile. Just create an automobile class, and vehicle would be extending the automobile vehicle double dot automobile. Create one more class physics, assign some methods, okay, any random methods, test methods. Also write some methods in automobile. Also create a science class, write some methods, okay. And automobile will extend physics, physics will extend science. Now in test class, try to access the methods which are mentioned in automobile, directly try to access using the BMW reference or OD reference. The methods which are present inside the physics, try to access using BMW reference or CarX. Yeah. So just play around it. Please create these remaining three classes: automobile, physics, science. Add some methods and do that inheritance, multi-level inheritance. Just like BMW extending car, car extending vehicle. Similarly, vehicle would extend automobile, automobile would extend physics, and physics would be extended by science. And now, just like we have BMW can use the methods from car, vehicle, automobile, physics, and science. All the classes, all the parent classes, BMW can access the method of all the classes. Okay. So yeah, there are some restrictions and there are some other way. Just like in the that's all for today. Tomorrow we understood the concept of inheritance and what is multiple inheritance and how we can resolve the diamond problem. That kind of stuff we will be discussing tomorrow. So I think that is enough for this session. I hope you got a clear idea about what is inheritance, what is multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, what is method hiding and method overriding, what is new keyword, what is virtual keyword, what is override keyword. All these small concepts you should be aware of, and we will use these things practically at the time of framework implementation. Is that okay? Any question?
No questions.
Okay. Do you have any question?
Hello? Hello?